The city shutting down. Streets are preparing for possible unrest ahead of a charging decision in the Jacob Blake case. Blake was shot by a Kenosha police officer back in August. The shooting sparked days of fiery unrest and the deaths of 2 protesters. The Blake family rallied tonight with a march in Kenosha.
And the city council also discussing safety measures for the days ahead. WGN's Dana Rebick is in Kenosha, Wisconsin with the latest developments. Dana.
Well, the mayor of Kenosha reports that the district attorney told him he would have a charging decision within the first 2 weeks of January, and we are hearing that that decision could come as soon as tomorrow. This as the community and Jacob Blake's family members brace for what's coming.
Let's stand up and make some noise.
Yes, sir.
Let's be heard around the world.
Yes, sir.
Tonight, the father of Jacob Blake, along with his family and members of the community, marched in Kenosha, awaiting a charging decision from the district attorney on whether Officer Rustin Shesky will face criminal charges in the August 23rd shooting of Blake.
Police Officer Shesky needs to be fired, indicted, have his day in court, and convicted.
Attempted murder. He tried to kill my son. He didn't try to take my son down. He tried to kill my son and could have killed my grandchildren.
29-year-old Jacob Blake was shot 7 times in the back while trying to get into his vehicle after officers responded to a domestic incident. The Wisconsin Department of Justice said Blake had later admitted to having a knife in his vehicle, but it was unclear if he was reaching for it. Officer Shesky was placed on administrative leave pending the investigation. The incident spurring civil unrest in Kenosha. Tonight, streets are already barricaded, fencing around the courthouse. The city's Common Council meeting tonight discussing an emergency declaration.
Violence, arson, looting, vandalism, they cannot be tolerated.
We believe Kenosha has an important chance now to avoid recreating the conditions that contributed to what happened last summer. A heavy-handed militarized response, along with violating the rights of people speaking up for accountability and for racial justice, made that bad situation even worse.
Wisconsin Governor Tony Evers confirmed around 500 National Guard members have been mobilized in Kenosha ahead of the announcement. Jacob Blake's family feels the DA has made its decision. The mayor denies knowing what that is.
The city has no knowledge, not the chief, not me, not anyone else in the city has any knowledge of what the decision is.
Think about how it looks. What is the National Guard for? They're going to deliver mail? They got ice cream cones? What do you think they're here for? We're ready.
Now, some businesses here in Kenosha we have seen have already boarded up as a precaution. Now, tonight, the Common Council did approve that emergency declaration. It would go in effect the day of this announcement, and the mayor says could last up to 8 days afterwards if needed. That would involve a citywide curfew, and the last time in August that curfew was in effect was from 8 p.m. until 7 a.m. We'll have much more on this story coming up on our news at 10. For now, live in Kenosha, Dana Rebick, WGN News.
Thank you, Dana. And fallout from the protests